So I hope you enjoyed this series, because I gave you really some of my favorite and most effective things. And what's so interesting about this is, like, I gave you the foundation, because most people's health, physical and mental health, is declining because they don't have a foundation. They built the house on sand and the hurricane came in and shit's falling. This is a foundation that's built on like concrete. It ain't going nowhere. I don't care what new trends come, you're always going to need to be able to calm your mind down, manage your emotions, feed your body with healthy things, right? That's not going anywhere. This information is timeless. This information doesn't typically require any extra supplements or purchases or money. Everything came from inside, didn't it? And these things can manage your state. It's going to help you level up in life. You're learning new things to control your state and get physically healthy. But now, not everything might have been fixed by this process. And sometimes people say, I just want it done faster, or I want someone to do it alongside with me. So at this point, this is where I can come in. I can help you with these things. Now, what do I help with? I don't do emergency medicine. If you're bleeding, I can't help you. If you need stitches, I can't help you. But if it's non-emergency medicine, if it's, I don't really think about this. If you have pain in your body, I can help you. If you have irritable bowel syndrome, I can likely help you. If you have gluten or dairy sensitivities, I can help you. If you have headaches, I can help you. Cold hands and feet, I can help you. Now that's a lot of really different random things, so how is that even possible? So let me very briefly describe how I treat my patients. So I understand that the brain runs the body. Like, you know that. The brain runs the body. And so it's got to be able to, there's different systems in the body. And the brain's job is to coordinate all those systems to work together. So the 6 different systems are actually it's over here, the glandular system. So there's a part of your brain which controls all of your glands and hormones. These are it's a functional brain centers, by the way. And then next, there's going to be the eliminative system. So this is going to be all your eliminative organs. So your sinuses, your mouth, throat, lungs, skin anywhere in your body, kidneys, bowel, and bladder. Another part of the brain controls the health of the brain, spinal cord, and all the nerves. Another part is going to be the digestive system, the muscle system, which includes all the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and bone, and then circulatory system. So think about this. If the brain and that body system are imbalanced, out of balance, 2 things cannot happen. The brain can't monitor what's going on, so it can't see, okay, here's the problem, things aren't right. And because it can't monitor it, it can't regulate it, meaning it can't fix it, can't heal it. So my job is to balance out these brain centers, and I do that through chiropractic treatment. Think about the spine as a negative pole, like in a car battery, and then the brain as a positive pole in the car battery. My job is to stimulate 4 levels in the spine to reset that, send that information up to the brain so it can reset, and now that'll get it back in balance. Now, what makes these brain centers out of balance? In video number 1 is those 3 stressors: physical stress, emotional stress, and dietary stress. We'll be able to help you. We have a therapy, a process for each and every one of those. And so when the brain centers are imbalanced, the brain can't regulate what's going on there. So if you have the glandular system that's out, that can lead to anxiety and depression because your hormones are off. That can lead to difficulty with sleep. It can lead to a poor immune system. That can lead to skin and hair problems. That can lead to reproductive organ issues, infertility, erectile dysfunction, those kind of things. When the eliminative system is off, you might notice asthma, allergies, constipation, skin issues, breathing issues, bronchitis and asthma and all these things, right? So next is going to be the nerve system. When that one's off, people may notice headaches, they may notice neurological problems, they may notice shooting pains throughout the body, loss of sensation, painful menstruation, poor digestion, poor elimination. Next is the digestive system. If there's any foods that you eat that cause you discomfort, including dairy intolerances, including gluten intolerances, we can tighten that up. Like, you should be able to eat anything reasonable. Pizza's reasonable. Ice cream is reasonable. Now, remember when I talked about I don't like to really deal with labels. Like, people might call it celiac disease and all these, sensitivity. Listen, if you can't digest a certain food, the digestive system is likely off. And that's why. Because a lot of times we just put a label, a diagnosis, onto a bunch of different symptoms. So you're not destitute to have that label forever. Within the last 2 months, we helped about 16 different people who couldn't eat dairy, couldn't eat gluten, and then they said, Dr. Mike, for dinner I ate a huge whole pizza by myself and a big bowl of ice cream, and I was fine. I said, that's awesome, but let's eat healthy, right? So next is the muscle system. So this is any aches and pains, tight muscles, muscle spasms. Some people say, oh, it's just a muscle pain problem. Like, well, muscles don't act on their own. They're under direct control over the nerves, and the nerves are under direct control of these brain centers. I'll balance these things out. Your muscles will relax, your neck pain will go away. We've helped people with 15, 20-year-long problems or more that had hip pain and different things. We got them pain-free. And then lastly is going to be the circulatory system. So people who have high blood pressure, low blood pressure, headaches, cold hands and feet, low energy, swelling, things like that. We can help that. Because again, what am I doing? I'm balancing out the brain and the body so they can talk, so the brain can regulate it and it can monitor it, right? See what's going on. So if any of these things you need some additional help, reach out to me. You can reach out to me by email. I think is going to be the best way, because if my website's changed or something. So reach out to me at drmichaelhecker@gmail.com. That's DrMichaelHecker. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you sometime soon.